What is up, real estate family? My name is Mr. W and welcome to my YouTube channel. Now, if you are new to the channel and if you are a real estate agent or a real estate broker and you want to achieve two things, okay? If you want to generate more leads and close more deals, and sit back, relax, because I'm going to give you a very quick and short video, because me and my neighbor, man, I swear, like, we're going to butt heads very soon, because each and every single time I decide that I want to record a quick video for you guys, he just decides that, you know what, I'm going to do some home renovations and I'm going to drill as much as I can, you know, in my backyard so I can irritate you. Yeah, man, you know, but it's 2020. We're trying to keep calm, keep the positive vibes. So I'm just going to make sure this video is as short as possible. So if you do hear a lot of banging, a lot of noises, I think he's an old Englishman. Yeah, he's an old Englishman, very loud. If you do hear a little bit of bangs, a little bit of noises, maybe a machine drill in the background, just be cognizant of the fact that, you know, he is doing a little bit of home renovations. And the reason why I'm doing this video right now is because I actually am rushing off, or let me rather say I'm trying to finish up my presentation for a mastermind that I'm doing later on tonight. So I was invited to do a mastermind tonight, and really I'll be speaking about how to violently increase your conversion. So I'm really looking forward to that. And yeah, I mean, I'm a marketer at heart, so I'm always attending at these marketing conventions, marketing events. So it's really going to be an interesting mastermind. Looking forward to seeing what people are going to be thinking of the value. I might actually record a little bit of it. I'll see if I can just grab my tripod and, you know, just my cell phone or camera, and just see if I can record and set up everything, just so you guys can get a little bit of value from that, because I'm essentially going to be giving at least, you know, $1,000 worth of free training, you know, to the audiences, just to teach them about how to increase their conversions and essentially close more deals, or, you know, make more money, whatever is their goal at that specific point in time. So back to the point of the video. So what I learned from Gary Keller, okay, and I was actually watching a podcast with him and Tim Ferriss. So Tim Ferriss was interviewing Gary Keller. Now, for those who've been living under a rock, I'm assuming that you guys haven't been. Gary Keller is basically the founder of Keller Williams, one of the biggest big box firms in the world, right? I'd even say that they are the biggest real estate franchise, big box franchise in the world at the moment. He actually even confirmed that. So if he did confirm it, then yeah, they are. So one of the core things that I've learned from Gary Keller's story, and, you know, where he comes from in his background, is that he's not superhuman. He's not an outlier. He didn't have some special powers. He didn't grow up into the right network or the rich family. He was just an average person, and at the same time, he wasn't even thinking of getting into real estate. Okay, he was actually in a rock band, and after some time, he realized that he's not going to become good at it. Okay, notice how I said that he realized he's not going to become good at it. So he was basically seeing that he doesn't have a talent in what he's doing. So he decided to pivot and go to school. But his parents actually suggested that he goes to school, because they applied for him on behalf of him to go to university, or to college for some of you guys. So he went to college, and one special thing that his father did was his father basically organized a job shadowing job for him. So he job shadowed, I think it was an accountant, it was a real estate agent, I think it was a lawyer, and someone else, I actually forgot. So he basically job shadowed all four of those different occupations, and he said that he resonated with being a realtor. One, I think for one of the most reasons why most real estate agents jump into the industry is because, you know, you don't necessarily have to wear a suit and tie all the time, even though it is quite important, especially when it comes to client, but he saw the benefit in that. And number two, freedom. Okay, he wanted to have the freedom. That's what he wanted, essentially. Okay, so, you know, he was like, okay, he's gonna jump in that. He actually decided to get a major with it, and then that was basically his major. So that immediately once he was done with college, he went to apply for I think he went to go and interview a couple of real estate firms. Yes. One actually rejected him because they said that he's not what they're looking for in terms of their profile, and he was really annoyed because, you know, it was like his very first time where he really felt rejection. And it's amazing, right? I'm showing your head, you're like, wow, Gary Keller actually got rejected in the beginning. And that's essentially how it is. This was back, I think, in 1982, 1983, beginning of 1982, beginning of 1983. He was just about 22, 23 years old, right? And he was getting his hand into real estate, and he got rejected, right, on his first time, right, trying to find a brokerage firm to work with. Then eventually he found something that he liked, and then he moved to Austin, Texas. Now understand that he knew no one in Austin, Texas. The only time he went to Austin, Texas was when he was visiting, I think he was there on holiday with his family, right? So I think he recalled that he went there twice or so. So when he was in Austin, Texas, he found a brokerage company that he really liked, and then he signed up. Now here is where the juice comes in, right? This is where the value comes in, okay? He sold 6 homes within the very first 30 days of him starting. 6 homes in 30 days. That's how many homes he sold, okay? That is insane, right? That is insane. I was like, what? That's crazy. For someone who's just starting out in real estate, the fact that he sold 6 homes, this is definitely some value that you need to be listening to, okay? But how we actually did it is where, one of my core pillars, something that I always keep telling you, guys, is where it starts to fit in, okay? So how did he do it? How did he sell 6 homes? Well, he said that he did things by the books, okay? So what do you mean by the books? What he basically did is that back in varsity, right, in college, one of his professors was like, listen, if you want to minimize the mistakes that most people will make in life, start reading books, okay? Start reading books of people that make those mistakes, and start reading books about the people that are teaching you how to actually eliminate those mistakes, and start 10xing on how to actually improve yourself and showing you what works. So it's basically stop just basically minimizing things that don't work and focusing and 10xing on things that work. Okay, so what did he do? He literally grabbed his hands on every single book, right, that taught him about real estate, okay, that taught him about how to sell real estate, how to buy real estate, okay. He learned from a lot of mentors, all right, on how to actually sell homes. And guess what? He just applied it. He applied their strategies, he applied their methods, and guess what? He sold 6 homes in his first 30 days. So in a nutshell, what he did was that he invested in himself. He invested in education, okay? Because that's essentially what got him to sell 6 homes within his first 30 days. I know a ton of real estate agents that when they first started off in their first year, they didn't sell anything. Some of them only begin to sell or close their first deal within the first 3 to 4 months. Some of them in 6 months, some of them 8 months. But the point I'm trying to make here is that he did it in 30 days. Okay, so what's the message in today's video? Okay, you can literally eliminate so many mistakes that you're currently making at the moment, right? You can eliminate basically all of them if you just invest in yourself and you invest in education. Invest in people who've already been through the road that you've been on, okay, or that you're currently on right now, okay? If you feel like you're stuck, if you feel like you can't get to the next level, read books, attend conferences, learn from what other top producers are currently doing, okay? Because the information is already there. Go on YouTube. There's so many top producers who are on YouTube giving out tips for free, okay? If you want to get a little bit more value, go buy their books, okay? If you really want to, minimize all the mistakes and get to 6, 7 figures very soon, I'd even say in about a couple of months' time, 6, 7, 8 months' time, I would say book a call with them, see if they can become your mentor, or actually just pay for them to give you value, for them to tell you what works for them, and you're done, right? That is it. That is literally your gateway to taking it to the next level. Now, of course, there's other core pillars and there's other factors that need to come into place. You need to build systems, okay? You need to be a sales predator, so you need to be always thinking about those things. In my previous video, I actually spoke about that, and I'll add it in here. I think I'm gonna get it right this time. I'll add it in over there. So if you guys got a lot of value from this, click on the subscribe button as well as clicking on the notification bell just so that you're notified each and every single time that I upload. As well as if you found massive value in this, click on the like button. So guys, I have to rush off. I have to do and finish up this presentation for the mastermind. If I do create some content or if I do record some content, I will make sure that I put it up. Just certain things that maybe you guys can take away from that specific presentation. But that's it from me, guys, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on the next video. Cheers.